it's me Goose. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have created a top 5 of my personal favorite drugstore concealers. If you guys have seen on my channel, I do have a version up, but a foundation version. So top 5 of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. So today I just decided to create a concealer version. So these are going to be the concealers that I have been using over the years from the drugstore that I have been really living through, repurchased them so many times, and I feel like with these ones I can form a very solid opinion of them at least. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. So coming in at number 5, we have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I love this concealer as an everyday one because not only is it super affordable, but it wears very close to your skin. It really mimics your skin. It's very lightly formulated, which I think is a very good formula for something that you're going to be using every single day. It is very friendly to like the everyday makeup wearer, especially for people who are kind of scared of concealer, maybe people that are just like beginners with the whole makeup thing, and the idea of concealer scares them a lot because they are thinking concealer is just like, I don't know, like an advanced kind of product. I know some people think that, but it's not true. But this one is very user friendly. It's, I would say, medium to full, yeah, like a medium to full coverage. If you layer it, I believe if you layer it, you will get full coverage. The con I would say about this concealer is just that it easily creases. I think because it is lightly formulated, it's so easy for it to go into your crease lines underneath your eyes, which I am not a fan of. But if you don't suffer from creasing of the concealer, then I think this is a very perfect day-to-day, beginner-friendly concealer. Coming in at number 4, we have another Maybelline concealer, and this is the Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. So this one comes in at number 4. It's the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer, and this one was a little bit of a shock to me. If you guys have watched my foundation drugstore foundation one, you will see that within the top 5 I have a foundation in there. It's also from Maybelline, and it's the full coverage, the Superstay Full Coverage foundation. So this and that foundation are from the same range. They boast full coverage claims, meaning that they are supposed to be very thick and very full coverage. Now, to my surprise, this was exactly what this this concealer did. This concealer is very, very full coverage. I think it can cover up a tattoo just like the foundation. I think I even said the same thing in my foundation video. The formula is very, very thick, and this is true to tone. This is the shade 1045. This is my exact match. It's not like a highlighting match or anything like that. So this one, I will say it is a full coverage, which I like. It's creamy, thick and creamy. Now I like creamy concealers, in the like formulated concealers, because they blend out really, really nice. They don't budge, they don't move usually, so they won't transfer and they won't run. So I would say that that's what I enjoy the most about this concealer. What I don't enjoy, or the cons that I will say about this concealer, is just that I feel like it ran out super quick. So I feel like I've used this a couple of times, and then on the one time I tried, you know, yanking out for more product, and there was absolutely nothing. Like this doe foot applicator thing came out empty. There was nothing. So I was confused because I was like, okay, I haven't had this for that long. Why is it done already? What? So that's the one thing that I think you should bear in mind, is that it's probably prone to running out easier than the others. However, I do like it. I love the packaging. It's kind of interesting that it's in a tube, but you kind of unravel or undo the top, and then it's got like the doe foot applicator thing. So this was neat. This was cute. I would like to grab, I think, a shade lighter. Yeah, one shade lighter for concealing. I think it would be really nice because so far I really did enjoy it. So yeah, that's all I pretty much have to say about this concealer, you guys. Coming in at number 4. And now for top 3. Top 3 is always close to my heart because top 3 is bae. Top 3 is always close to my heart. Same thing with the foundations. Top 3 is always literally, I wish I could just merge them all into one, like top 1, but there has to be a number 3 and there has to be a number 1. So coming in at number 3 is actually a tie. So I have a tie between 2 and I will explain the reasons shortly. Number 3 is a tie between the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, which looks like that, and between the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, which just looks like that. Now I must say, let me start with this one actually. So this one is makeup, is from Makeup Revolution. That is a drugstore brand. The clicks here, is it clicks or discount? But the drugstores here in Gabs don't carry Makeup Revolution, the brand. You can only access it if you are in the drugstores in South Africa. So this is where I got mine when I was in South Africa. So before I picked it up, I had always seen people rave about it all over YouTube, all over Instagram, and I wasn't disappointed. I must say I was not disappointed. It is thick, it is so creamy, so full coverage. A little bit goes a long way, literally. Like, it's the perfect concealer. The only con is that I wasn't able to pick up my shade, and this is the color C12, and I remember particularly, I think this was C12, right? And then C13 was a little bit too dark, and then C11 was a little bit too light. So this was the closest one that I could pick up to my skin tone, and it's a little bit ashy. It's a little bit ashy. I want to love it, but I think the tone could be a little bit warmer for me. So that's the only reason why I don't use this so much. I was almost there, I really was, and I might be wrong, but I feel like they did extend their shade range, because I think they had a very limited shade range. So probably if I do go back and look for a different shade, I will be able to get something, because this is C12, and I believe that like C12.5, like there's halves within the shade range. So I'm looking forward to repurchasing this in my shade, and I know I'm absolutely gonna love it because it's beautiful. The reason why I paired it with the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, the reason why it's a tie, is because it's the exact same situation. Like, it's the exact same storyline. They are perfect. This one also boasts a very good consistency. It's full coverage, it's nice and creamy, a little bit goes a long way. Like, it's literally the same. They both have the same applicator situations. They're in like tubes, and then they have this little thing to apply with, and then the only issue I was having when I was at the store trying to pick up my shade was that my shade, which was supposed to be caramel, looked too ashy. I just swatched it on my hand and I didn't even pick it up. To be fair and honest, I did just swatch it on my hand, like on the outer part of my hand, and I was just like, So we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I'll probably pick it up next time I visit the store and see what's poppin'. But yeah, these two for me tie at the number 3 spot because I can see the potential. I can see the potential. I'm probably going to talk about these in the future in maybe another random video, but don't be surprised when you hear me talk about them because I really love them enough to put them at number 3. Okay, and I couldn't even find my shade, so that's how you know I'm dedicated to, you know, making these into a win. So yeah, number 3, you guys. Coming in at numero 2 is everybody's boo, everybody's trusty yet dusty concealer. We've all been here. No matter how many times you try to upgrade your concealer game, you probably find yourself back here again like me, and that is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. The LA Girl Pro Conceal is definitely like the most beginner friendly concealer you can get, because out of this whole top 5, well, it's gonna be 6, so top 6 I guess, but yeah, we're still gonna say 5. So out of the top 5 spots, okay, this is the cheapest one, and this is at number 2. So already that should tell you a lot about what this is. This is 50 pula. I think all these other ones range between 100 pula going up. I think maybe the most you'd spend would be 250 pula on the concealers that I have mentioned. So this is 50 pula at discount, 60 at best. If I'm tripping, I might I might have gotten the prices mixed up, but it's between 50 and 60 pula at discount, and it's my top 2, and I've been using it for years and years and years, and I stayed repurchasing it every single time it finishes, and this is why. So not only is it obviously very affordable and accessible now to us, ever since we did get discount in Botswana, it's just been glorious, because before you would have to like try send somebody or ask somebody to purchase this for you from South Africa, because at the time they were only stocked in South Africa because South Africa had discount and we didn't. So it's accessible and it's dirt cheap, and it comes in so many color ranges. So for something so cheap, I feel like they have included almost every single body, like every skin tone is included in this. If you tell me you can't find your shade in LA Girl Pro Conceal, you probably didn't look hard enough. Okay, they have your shade. They have your shade. So I really like that they made it super inclusive, super affordable. And one thing I think people forget about this concealer is that it is HD, it's high definition, meaning that it's very beautiful for photography. So if you're gonna put it on, take pictures, it's gonna like be, it's gonna be grand, it's gonna be perfect. So that makes it also very good for obviously events and just your whole life, sis, your whole entire life. You need you LA Girl Pro Conceal in your kit. It's really been that concealer that's been just so consistent for me over the years. My shade is always available. I don't have no cons. The only con maybe that I will say about this concealer is that so there's a lot of people that replicate this and, you know, make it like the fake version. So just be careful where you buy yours from. I would just recommend that you get it from Discam, because I trust that they are providing the legitimate one. Yeah, and there you have it, guys. Number 2, LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now you know. Now you know. Coming in at number 1 is my all-time favorite concealer right now from the drugstore. This is the concealer that I'm talking about. The Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer by Maybelline. This thing is amazing. It's thick, it's creaseless, so it does not crease. You don't get any kind of creasing. I must admit, in all those foundations that I talked about, except maybe for the number 3 tie, the 2 ones, all of them are very easily they're easily prone to creasing. But this one, I can see and I can tell it does not crease as easy as the other ones. A little bit goes a long way. And then it's also got goji berry and Hello Exile, and I believe those provide skincare properties, because remember, this is an anti-age kind of a concealer, so it has skincare benefits within it, and I'm a sucker for any kind of cosmetic product or makeup product rather that has skincare benefits within it. I'm in the shade 10 Caramel, and this thing is a beast, you guys. I remember I ran out of it. Since I got it last year, it only ran out this year. So this, it tells you, right, like a little bit goes a long way, it lasts. And I'm not like the average person when it comes to makeup, because I do my makeup a lot. I shoot a lot of looks on my Instagram and, you know, on my YouTube. So I use it quite a lot, and it had lasted me a year. The only thing I will say maybe that is like a little bit problematic is bad, because it's what I like about it. I like the sponge applicator, but I hate that when you put the cap on, because this dispenses the product. This dispenses the product and you put the cap on it, the cap looks messy. See that? The cap looks messy. And then I question just how hygienic it is. So I wouldn't say that it looks good. It just doesn't look good. It's a little bit of an eyesore. But other than that, this is like the dawn, you guys. You have to try this out. Hopefully you are able to find your shade and give it a go. Let me know how it goes, because this is seriously my favorite concealer, you guys. Like, this is the best. The best. So there you guys have it. We have come to the end of this video. My top 5 favorite top 5 drugstore concealers. I hope that you guys are able to agree with me on some of these if you have tried them, but if you haven't, I like literally I've certified all of these as it's worth it. As long as you get your shade from the store, it is worth it. Like, these are honestly so good. I repurchase them all the time. Like, if I run out, I have to immediately go and get a refill. I have to go and get a refill. So let me know which one is your favorite if you have tried any of them out, and if you would like to try one out, let me know in the comment section below which one you'd be interested in trying. Until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Bye.